Hey, Jim Malone here from njhypno.com. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm putting together the second in a series of videos I promised regarding stress relief techniques you can use at home while riding out this pandemic crisis that we're currently in the middle of. And it's been my observation that although many people do respond beautifully to traditional guided processes such as hypnosis or meditation, there are some people that it's not as effective for, and quite often these are folks that are very action-oriented. They have trouble sitting still, or it just may be that you're feeling very restless from being confined in the house so much. Luckily, there are other techniques that involve a bit of gentle motion, along with something called bilateral stimulation, that may be more effective for you at this time. Now, many of the people I've worked with over the years have gotten this homework assignment where I give them one of these stress balls that I make. You can make something like this easy enough yourself. It's just some sand in a balloon and you tie off one end nice and tight. You want it to be something that's soft but has a little bit of weight to it. And like any other technique, you rate your stress level first. The 1 to 10 scale makes it really easy, 10 being the highest, 1 being totally at ease. And then you begin to toss the ball back and forth between the right and left hand. And you let your attention get fully absorbed by that gentle, rhythmic movement. And you stick with it for maybe a minute or two. And chances are you'll start to notice a calming sensation. And when you feel ready, you can just simply stop and reevaluate where you're at. And this seems to work for a couple of reasons. One is it requires your full attention not to drop the ball, which is also why I recommend using something soft in case you do miss, you don't want to break the window or, throw it too hard and hurt your hand. So it absorbs your attention, but there's also what I mentioned earlier, bilateral stimulation. What is that? Well, you may have heard that the right side of your body is controlled by the left side of the brain and vice versa. And the people who study the brain in relationship to anxiety do things called functional MRIs, where they can see real-time pictures of brain activity. And it's been noted that in an anxious state, very often the left side of the brain, I believe it is, will get very active. It'll light up. The right side will be relatively quiet and dim. So as you engage in this activity, or really any activity that crosses the midline of the body, you're equaling out those patterns. And a lot of people find it very comforting. And to make it more challenging, you can also do this walking around, which takes even more coordination. Just make sure you don't, you're in a clear space so you don't trip yourself. And you can even repeat affirmations if that's something that you enjoy doing. I'm peaceful, I'm calm, I'm a healthy non-smoker for life, whatever is relevant for you. So that's one option. The other one, if you don't feel like throwing something around at the present moment, is to simply sit quietly. Once again, rate your stress level. And you can do this with eyes open or closed, but you alternately flex hands, right, left, but you mentally count 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe you go up to 10 or 20. And once again, reevaluate, and chances are you'll feel a bit calmer. Once again, we're getting that bilateral stimulation. So give these a shot. If you have any questions, you can connect with me at my website, njhypno.com. You can also learn more about how we could possibly work together over the phone or via Skype. But most importantly, take care of yourself and make it the best day you can. Bye now.